history of addiction. And I should also say just trouble with addiction in general, because a lot of times they have a lot of active, ongoing addictions.
People ask me if I stayed on gear for 5 years and did no cycling, how swole would I be? I'd be fucking shredded. Probably about 95 kilos swole. It's full netty. Full netty bra.
I was looking more muscular, my arms were sort of popping out. And then I've used them since then after dental surgery, like on my jaw, when I had that big crash.
Which looks to me like the normalisation of steroid use.
I'm on fucking zero. I'm not on anything. Okay. This is passion speaking. There's no caffeine, there's no Mate, there's no Ritalin, there's no Adderall, there's no cocaine. This is me talking to the fucking camera.
And he's not on the drugs. Nah, June, you're on the gas. So that's bullshit. Nah.
You will never get the truth from a narcissist. You will never know the full truth. They will only ever admit to the very bare minimum. It's only as soon as you find out a piece of information, then they'll admit to it. And then you find out another piece, then they admit to it. And another piece, they admit to it. They will never be forthcoming about something. If they are forthcoming about something, I would say even question that, because with everything with them is that's a half truth, right? And they're never at a loss for words. So they are just so good at like tap dancing around the truth all the time. And for them, everything it's like a kernel of truth surrounded by like a big ball of a lie.
Psychologists could do so much research on this guy's brain. Like, obviously, he fully admits that he has taken drugs in the past, or he was a full drug addict. He was a homeless, unemployed drug addict. And possibly it's a case of the amount of drugs that he took did something to his mind, to his consciousness, and he doesn't realise that he is doing the things that he is doing. Like, the person that you meet in person during the daytime, maybe that's one guy, and then at nighttime he is a different person.
Now that's one theory. Another one is that he's a narcissist and he is wearing all these different masks.
Wouldn't it be cool if there was like a vegan YouTube house where I paid the rent and I called the shots?
No, it would be good if you took a break and got professional help. I know that sounds like a passive-aggressive note to end on, but it's not, because if we really wanted to see you taken off YouTube and Instagram and everything like that, it does seem like all we'd have to do is wait. You're both using social media for things like threatening violence, copyright theft, lying to others about terms of service, slander, and so on. You're threatening your own platforms that you've taken years to build up, and you're underestimating the intelligence of people who make up the vegan community. This is 20 minutes of some of the stuff you've done just over the past possibly 2 months or so to countless people. Just take a break, do something else. Don't carry on doing this kind of thing.
It is called Kengiroku. Do you understand the title? Tell him. It means deceit, disclosed, or unmasked.
I'm not afraid of you. You know, you're not going to bully me into silence like you've done to everybody else.
some people, your objective might be just to prove that the other person is a narcissist, as in they are actually narcissistically personality disordered. They're in the cluster B, they have more than 5 of the 9 traits of narcissism, and they are probably, likely, highly probably diagnosable as malignant NPD by a qualified clinician. So that's the first tip I would offer you. Take yourself from prey to predator and start thinking about the other person's vulnerabilities, what they're insecure about, what they feel anxious about, not sure about, and deliberately provoke them. Deliberately open those wounds and throw salt in them in the same way a narcissist does to their victims. The revenge you could be seeking could be to actually cause the narcissist to have a public meltdown or explosion that exposes them for who they really are.